Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again with a new session of Environmental Management Science 2. In that, we have to discuss about the last topic of it, that is disaster management. Disaster management is action implemented through proper planning, organized activity, and coordination. I repeat again, disaster management is action implemented through proper planning, organized activity and coordination. It includes the following. Now, following activities are included in disaster management. What are those activities? Prevention of loss and danger, then improving the tolerance, providing relief from disaster, minimizing the loss, or minimizing the intensity and the extent of harm, the preparation to face the disaster, immediate action in a disaster situation, assessment of damages and intensity of the disaster, arranging for rescue work and help, rehabilitation and rebuilding. So, these are included in case of disaster management. All these 8 points. Now, first aid disaster victims. Its objective. What is the purpose of the first aid? Main objective behind the first aid. First is prevention of death. Second, preventing deterioration of health. Third, starting the process of rehabilitation. This was about the objectives. Now the principles of first aid. In order to remember it, they are written in the form of ABC. A implies airway, B implies breathing, C implies circulation. ABC, airway, breathing, circulation. First is airway. If the victim is difficult, the victim has difficulty in breathing, the head should be held in a backward sloping position as the chin should be raised so that the respiratory passage remains open. So, chin should be raised so that the person can easily breathe. There shouldn't be any hindrances in the process of breathing. If person find difficulty in breathing. Then breathing. If breathing has stopped, the victim should be given artificial ventilation by mouth to mouth resuscitation. Circulation. Now, mouth to mouth resuscitation is there through which we can give artificial ventilation. Mouth to mouth, we have to pump it and we have to press the chest. Then, circulation. If the victim is unconscious, then after giving mouth to mouth respiration twice, the heart should be pressed down by pressing the chest with both the palms. These two actions should be repeated alternately about 15 times. This is called as cardiopulmonary resuscitation. In simple form, it is called as CPR. It helps to bring the circulation back in normal. If the victim is bleeding, is injured and bleeding, the wound the wound should be covered with the antiseptic pad and pressure should be applied on it for 5 minutes with the help of the thumb or the palm. The fracture and the impact on vertebra. If any bone is fractured, it is essential that the fractured part of it should be immobilized. It can be done with the help of any available wooden rods, balloons, rulers, If the impact on the back of vertebral column, the patient should be kept immobile on a firm stretcher. Burns. If victims have burn injuries, it is beneficial to hold the injured part under the clean and the cold flowing water for at least 10 minutes. Now, in case if the victim is suffering from sprain, twisting, or contusion, then the remedy applied should be what? Rice, R-I-C-E. The rice implies what? R implies rest, I implies ice, C implies compression, and E implies elevate. The first term, R, rest the victim to sit on a relaxed position. Then ice, apply an ice pack on the injured part. Then compression, if the ice pack, after the ice pack treatment, the injured part should be massaged gently. Elevate, the injured part should be kept in a raised elevated position. How to transport victim or a patient? The various methods, you have to, while reading this textbook should be in front of you so that you could easily understand with the help of the picture. Cradle method, it is useful for children and underweight victims. Then carrying piggyback, useful for carrying patients who are unconscious. Then human crutch method, if one of the leg is injured, the victim should be supported such that the pressure should not come on the other leg. Pulling or lifting method, this is for carrying an unconscious patient through a short distance. Carrying a four-hand chair, this is useful when support is needed for the below the waist. Support is needed for the part below the waist. Carrying on two-hand chair, useful for those patients who cannot use the hand but can hold the body upright. The stretcher, in an emergency, a conventional stretcher is not available, then temporary stretcher can be made using the bamboos, a blanket, etc. Other emergency measures, boats are used for civil administration to rescue the people trapped in a flooded areas as an emergency. Major wooden boats, bamboo floats, air-filled rubber tube from tire can be used for as an advantage. Thus, we have covered or completed this lesson. The remaining topic we'll discuss in the next video. Till then, have a great day.